Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back looking for more Indian food in the UK, and today I am stopping by at Cafe Spice Namaste. I'm very excited because this series has been really an eye-opener for me. I don't know about you, whether you're enjoying it or not. You must let me know in the comments. But the reason I've chosen Cafe Spice Namaste is actually not one but a few. Cafe Spice Namaste is run by the Todiwalas, Cyrus and Parvin, and they are wonderful human beings. Apart from that, they are great cooks. Cyrus is an amazing cook and he has been in the industry for over 30 years, which is amazing. I've met them a few times, but I have never been here before, which makes it very, very exciting because I am excited to try his Parsi influence on the food, his influence from Goa, from Mumbai, all the places I love. He is not only a very talented chef, he is an OBE, he won the BBC Food Personality of the Year, and yeah, he has got many achievements under his belt. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go inside and try the food. Before that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Let's go in.
This is the mezzanine. This is Mr. Todiwala's academy. We use it for events, or we also do cooking classes. If you come over here for tomorrow, we've got a master class with Cyrus, which is on sauces, curries and gravies. So this is the whole unit. What we also do is we also have individual stations where we can bring it out and have a whole proper cooking class.
Right, Cyrus, so good to see you.
Great to see you too. It's nice to see you in our restaurant rather than meeting you all over the country.
Yes. I am so excited to be here, and I'm catching you in action, which is even better. So
How's life?
You are preparing for, I hear, a Parsi supper club tonight.
So tonight is our Greedy Pigs night. Greedy Pigs night. Khadra's club. We Parsis always laugh at ourselves because we live to eat and have fun. Tonight is a supper club.
I have come here with a lot of questions for you.
Fire away.
Okay, so while you're still cooking, when did you move from India to UK?
It's a long time ago. We moved lock, stock and barrel, actually speaking, 2nd of August 1991. And we came with pots and pans and frying pans and bed sheets and everything. Not really, nothing is useful in this country. But we had no crew, so we came with everything.
And did you start a restaurant straight away after that?
No, actually I was employed by another person, so we came to run someone else's restaurant with a friend of mine who was also ex-Taj. We both used to run the Taj Mahal Palace Hotels elite club called the Chambers Club. And then he was transferred to London, I was transferred to Goa, and he wanted to move out and do something. I had also resigned because I forfeited a promotion and left the company and landed up here. Because he said, come to London, we'll run a restaurant. In London, I always liked. So we landed up here, lock, stock and barrel. Yeah, and so we were running someone else's restaurant, which became extremely popular. And then, of course, one thing led to another. The recession was there at its peak. And we had to move. Some people found us, offered us a partnership. And then we moved, and Cafe Spice Namaste was born in 1995.
Amazing.
So it's now 28 years since Cafe Spice Namaste is going.
When you started the restaurant Cafe Spice Namaste, nobody in England must know about Parsi food.
No, the Parsi food would not have been known, though Parsi food was served at the Bombay Brasserie. Okay, because Bombay Brasserie being part of Taj. And I was here in 1983 when we started the Bombay Brasserie. In the morning, I used to go work at the Hilton on Park Lane. And in the evening, I'd be at the Bombay Brasserie in Gloucester Road. And at that time, it was very early days. But there was the typical Taj Bombay Parsi food being served there. There was no mention of Goan food either. And having come out of Goa, so the idea was to start Goan food as well. And so the idea set, but it was very difficult because the public coming to a restaurant was so hooked on what they wanted. And the staff, 3 of them are still with us from 91. Yeah, they inherited me. and now they are still with us. And they told me, boss, these people won't eat your food. You can change the menu, they will not buy. And I said, no, they have to buy. Because the food here I could not understand. And I was very scared of what I was trying to cook. And that's why I thought I might go down that route before I forget everything. And they were right. When we changed the menu, people walked in, had a look at the menu and quietly slithered away. They would just say, we're going for a smoke and never come back. And it was quite painful at that time to see people just walk away. And you knew the reason why they're walking away. And then, of course, there was a gentleman called Pat Chapman. I don't know if you ever heard of that man. He used to run what was called the Good Curry English Guide. He used to do tours to India. I used to also do classes for him back in India. In Goa, also at the Chambers Club in Bombay. And so he knew I was coming over. And then they used to have these annual awards and I got voted best Indian chef in the UK, whatever. But it was not good enough. The information was within the restaurant sector. The Asian restaurant sector, not outside that sector. Until this great lady, Faye Mashler, walked in one day. And I got a glowing review in the Evening Standard. I had no clue who she was. Neither did I have a clue what the Evening Standard was. We were new in the country. But that changed everything. The same people that left came back. One of them is coming for lunch today. Mr. Mahoney, he's been coming since 1991. It turned immediately because then people started to want to see what's different. And that gave me that straight drive to have a special menu. And we kept doing a weekly change menu. So the Goan food came in, the Parsi food came in, the South Indian food came in. Whatever we knew started coming in. And eventually we discarded the menu and brought those items onto the main menu. And then we never looked back after that. Everybody wanted that food.
Is your menu right now similar to what you started with?
There, a lot of things have changed, but some of the items on the menu have not changed, cannot change, because there is a demand for them even today.
So what is that?
So 3 or 4 items. One of them is the Parsi lamb dhansak, which has been on the menu, God knows. It's as old as the restaurant is. One is the Goan prawn curry, cannot get it off the menu. One is a Parsi style roast shank of lamb, could never get it off the menu. Our dosas have never gone off. There's one dosa I have to reintroduce, which is the Bombay Frankie dosa. But I have to bring it back because the demand is too much from the old customers. And it's like the Bombay Frankie, but the same filling goes into the dosa. It's amazing. I have to bring it back. And there are a few other things, like our beetroot coconut samosa, which became very popular on BBC 2, and that we cannot take away from the menu. And then there are some tikkas that have not gone off. One is the venison tikka, can never change it because I changed it once and there was uproar from some of the customers, so I had to bring it back on the menu. And so like that, there are dishes that come back and then I start putting the old ones on the specials. Because the menu shrunk a lot. We've changed our style from giving big plates to small plates, and we want people to share and taste.
How long have you been at this venue?
Well, this venue actually completed 2 years last week. It's wonderful. It's tough. It's tough. We would love more people to come and experience our location, which is beautiful. You cannot get a better location than this. Yeah. And it's not that far. The Elizabeth line has really shrunk the distance to come here now. So we do want more people to come to us, and that gives me the boost because I need the boost to keep creating more food and bring specials back, take requests from people, put them on the menu.
So currently, I want to know what's your favorite thing on the menu, on your menu right now.
Actually, if you ask me what I would eat, I am a dal eating boy. I've never got over that, and it's still my passion. No, I will never get over it because I need dal with raw onion and a roti or a paratha or something. That's me. I will eat that. I'll sneak in the kitchen. I'll heat up my dal. I love my coriander. Put a bit more coriander inside and I'll eat it. One of my childhood favorites is this, what we call papeta paridu, which mum used to make when we were kids. So this eggs on potato. But today we are going to beat the eggs and pour on top. So tonight is beaten egg. I've got my Burford Browns here. But that's one of my childhood favorites. I made extra potato for myself.
How amazing. I want to know one last question. You've had a glorious career of many years and you have been a great contribution to the Indian food industry here in the UK. What is your future? Like, is there anything that is left that you really want to crack?
Many things. One of them, I have to listen to the boss. She wants me to give up, which I cannot give up. I told her I cannot give up. I would die, I would become senile or I'd go mad. So somewhere I have to keep occupied. 2 or 3 things. We have always been passionate about training young people. It's been one of my big passions. And we've achieved hell of a lot. So we've got a unit next door. I'm looking for some funding and I'm going to start training there again. 1. Number 2 is to reopen a Parsi restaurant in London. We had one in Highgate Hill. which was very successful, very tiny, but I'd love one in the West End if possible. That would be a passion, and small one, nothing big, affordable, where Mr. Tordiwala can jump back and forth. But yeah, there are a few things, I write more books, teach more, and if I don't give what little I have up there to other people, I have not been successful.
Well, thank you so much. I look forward to my lunch.
I'll run back here, straight into service.
I haven't met anyone in my life who doesn't like dosa.
Once they eat a dosa,
I know.
yeah, then, because the thing is that it's the question of and then the bhajis are different because they are Udupi, so they don't crush their bhaji. Our Mehboob Bhai, Haji, they are Keralans.
Yeah.
So the bhaji is crushed. And we had a Keralan once who came and he says, the only place I know where they crush the bhaji is this restaurant.
Wow. Okay.
So why do you crush it? Because our staff are Keralan. He said, that's why. So that's why I can roll it strong. I can fold it, but I can roll it because the bhaji is crushed. Makes a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. In the taste as well, yeah.
Everything makes a difference. The chutney will make a difference. The sambar is different. So our sambar masala is different. Their sambar is different. India is so amazing.
I know, it is amazing.
If I could spend the next 5,000 years learning India, I would.
Oh my God, seriously. What I find amazing is where chefs who claim to know about Indian food,
No one can.
no one can, not one person
No
can
one
learn.
can.
And if somebody is saying that, that is where everybody's going wrong because you just can't learn it in one lifetime.
You can be an expert.
Yes.
You cannot be an authority.
No.
There isn't a person born
No.
who can be an authority in Indian cuisine. Doesn't exist.
No.
Because how many cuisines do you know? I don't even know my own Parsi cuisine that much. I can cook 25, 30 things. There are hundreds of things in every cuisine. And if you ask me, then you asked me earlier what would be ambition, I would love to explore Indian food more. Learn, make recipes and give them.
I know, I would love to. Coming to the menu, I was really excited about the menu because they've got Indian inspired cocktails and I am having Rajasthani spiced margarita because I love a margarita. So this is what I am starting with. And also there's some poppadoms, some chutneys, pickles, a bit of like a coriander raita. Great start. Here is their menu and I absolutely love the idea. So they haven't got separate starters or mains and it's just one menu. You might ask why that is good, because a lot of Indian food, when you eat at home, when you are in an Indian house or with an Indian family, if you've been invited to one's house, I think the margarita is going to my head. Anyways, you don't have separate starters. So this is perfect Indian style food where you just order a few plates. So some of them are lighter, some of them are bigger meals, but they are kind of light tapas style, and I don't want to compare tapas style to Indian food because Indian food is completely different, but we always have sharing plates. We never plate up the whole food and give it to you unless it's a thali. So you can share and that way you can try more items, and that is why I think their menu is spot on, because you can have just some poppadoms and these delicious kind of chutneys and pickles and dips which are all made by them. They also sell little jars, so in case you like something you can buy it when you're going out. And there is everything from dosa to rice to breads to kind of biryani and naan and everything, so I'm really excited about the menu. This is the roast chicken cafriel, and this is kind of something I don't think I've had before. This is their very famous beetroot and coconut samosa chaat. Also there is this prawn curry Cyrus was talking about earlier, which has never left their menu in all these years, and obviously the masala dosa, the lamb cutlets, and this is some paneer dish which oh no, that's the halloumi shaslik. Oh, that looks like paneer. That looks absolutely delicious. This is the spiced 5 cheese potato bonda. And here's the Kerala paratha. So now it's time to actually eat. I am so hungry. Okay, so I am going to start with the potato bonda, which is obviously by now you should know that potato bonda, if you've been following my channel, that it's a very popular Mumbai street food. And they've made kind of like a chaat thing and they've added some cheese to it. Oh, I wasn't expecting anything less. That is so good. The key is to get the bonda out, the outer layer to be thin. If the batter is too thick, which I've had it in one of the restaurants, you can really tell that it becomes too heavy and not crispy. Here, it's really crispy on the outside and delicious inside. Moving on to the dosa. See, he's already told you everything you need to know about different kinds of dosas in the kitchen, so I'm not going to repeat that. But I just want to say, there are many kinds than just one way to make it. It's delicious. And like you said, it's different to what I've had in other restaurants. And I've actually enjoyed dosa in every place I've had it. Whether it's, any restaurants that I've been to, I've enjoyed dosa everywhere. And they've all tasted a bit different to each other, which is quite a good thing because, Indian food has got different influences. And here is their very famous beetroot samosa chaat. I've been told that they've had this for a very long time. Look at that beetroot shining through. That's lush. Crispy on the outside, packed with flavor on the inside. The chutneys are just about right. Beautiful. Right, so I'm going for the Kerala paratha, which is, really lovely and flaky. And I'm having it with the chicken. And the chicken has got a base of potatoes. And I've been told this is like the Portuguese style from Goa. So you can see that he's got like a bit of Goan influence and Parsi influence and Mumbai influence all coming together. So that is the potato. Look at that. So gorgeous, crispy little thing. I'm going to have some of that and the chicken with the Kerala paratha. Oh, look how perfectly cooked that is. Going for the chicken, which I'm most excited about. It's so soft and just kind of breaking apart. When you break the chicken, you can see that the flavors and the spices have gone inside, whatever the marinade is. Also, that potato at the bottom of it all is incredible. It's crispy. This is so good. That has been a highlight. The rice with the Goan prawn curry. It's served with organic red rice. And because Cyrus has spoken so much about it, I'm extremely excited to try this. It's the prawn curry with organic red rice. Ooh, it hits you with coconut. Also a bit of sourness. I'm guessing there's tamarind in it. That's beautiful. Sure. Moving on to the desserts, what I love is that he's got a little bit of Goan dessert and he's got obviously Indian inspired desserts and the kulfis. Everything obviously they make themselves. So here is the mango kulfi and the zafrani, which is saffron creme brulee. And this is what I'm most excited about. Bebinka with ice cream, which is like this layered Portuguese inspired Goan coconut pancake, and it's served with vanilla ice cream. How exciting. Right, let's attack the desserts. This is the bibinka with the vanilla ice cream. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That's so good. I have had something similar before in India once upon a time. That is so good. I think you can taste the coconut. That is insane. The saffron got a real good crunch. Strong taste of saffron and cardamom. Beautiful. And the mango kulfi pancake bibinka is incredible. Look at these layers. And it's just soft with a bit of ice cream. Finish the meal, and I just want to say that some very important things. Actually, there has been no butter chicken inside. They have got naan, obviously. But what is exciting about this restaurant is there is so much more Indian food has to offer. And it is great to see somebody doing bebinka, you know, the Goan dessert, so beautifully. Like I said, I haven't had it outside India. This is incredible. And, you know, their dishes, they have put in so much love in it from the very beginning of that poppadoms with the pickles that they've made. You can really taste their love that they've poured into their food, which is so exciting. And they are giving a different taste of Indian food. Like I said, bit of Goan, which is Portuguese inspired, bit of Bombay, and their own Parsi background. So yeah, I have loved the meal today, and it has been very different to all the restaurants that I have covered so far in the series. Absolutely, thoroughly enjoyed it all. Okay, so that was amazing. If you are in London, and I know it's a bit out of London, you must make an effort to come and try the food because it is amazing. It is very different to what you might find in a standard Indian restaurant. The people are lovely, the staff is lovely, everybody is so nice, and obviously the top thing is that the food is amazing. I love talking to people about how they started, and to chat to Cyrus about, you know, his career has been quite lovely. So yeah, I would definitely be back here, and so should you. Come and visit them. And thank you for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon from my kitchen with a new recipe. Bye for now.